Come here, son, nephew, young man. Let me holler at you. You should not be afraid of the word no. The word no is, whether it's a barrier or a rejection, it happened for a reason. Everything is in God's will, whether you perceive it as good or bad. Most of what you see guys online worried about is these women. Bruh, if she don't like you, she don't like you. And that's okay. You need to like who does like you. It's always a decent woman checking for you. I got that from Rom Wheels. You can go to Rom, R-O-M Wheels. He's got a video on that. Now, do you actually want the woman that wants you? That's a different story. That job you didn't get. Hey, either you didn't belong there, or you ain't got the skills to be there, or you don't have the personality to be there, or the political structure, the work politics, the work culture doesn't want you there. And for either one of those reasons, you don't need to be there. It's better for you to have a job that pays less, that actually wants you there while you work your way up, than to be trying to force your way into a situation where somebody doesn't really want you. As a matter of fact, if I go back to that situation with the females, if you force your way into a female life who don't really want you, she's gonna use you and she's gonna break your heart. In those cases, you'll rather no. No is better than maybe. Just go ahead and say no and let me move on. I recommend that all men at one point or another do some form of sales. Sales jobs teach you how to talk to people you don't know, how to match people's moods. It helps you to learn emotional intelligence. I'm not sure how many people even understand the term emotional intelligence. I may have to do a video about it. But in other words, you want to know, based on your personality and your tolerances, how you move in different situations. And it's really a lot more complex than that, but that's the general gist of it. So for example, if you're an introvert and you know social situations drain you, then you have to learn when to say no. You have to learn to tell people, I need enough advance time before social events so you can prepare yourself for it. Get an idea of what kind of crowd is going to be there, and plan your exit strategy if you don't really want to be there no way. Anyway, back to rejection. When you learn sales, it helps you to overcome rejections and objections, because you do need that skill. And there are some times where a fast no, when you know it's the right situation, needs to be overcame. And you do need to learn the difference. But follow your instincts. Some no's, you just need to let it stay a no. As I look back in life, situations I've been told no to have turned out to be a blessing, because I found out later on I didn't want to pay the price to be in that environment. I did not really want to be around those people. I did not really have the same moral compass or lack thereof that these folks had. I didn't want to give up what they had to give up to be in that situation. As a matter of fact, a lot of those situations, now that I'm older, I just realized it's not even a good situation at all. I was immature, didn't know any better, saw some short-term benefits, but did not understand the long-term scenario. Anytime you're looking at the word no, and it's not always just in the form of the word no. Sometimes things don't happen the way you want them to happen. But that shows you what a scenario really is. The results matter. So if the results are a form of no, that's not going to happen. No, that's not going to work. No, this organization or this person is not for you. No, that scenario was a bad idea. Any of that is data that you can look at like game film if you're a coach and say, okay, how do we work around that situation? Why did that situation happen? How could we make that situation into a positive? That's key for a man. The art of taking what is perceived as negative and making it into a positive. Somebody tells you no, you won't be hired for a job. Create your own opportunity. Somebody shows you they don't want to be friends with you or something like that, which, I mean, you need allies in this world, but look, hey, find a different set of allies. You find out that you were, you put in a bid to buy a house, you made an offer, you didn't get that house, okay, find a better deal. You can always, there's always another day. Well, there ain't always another day, but you look at life like, hey, one way or the other, there's another day, there's another opportunity, there's something else for me. Don't get caught up on rejection. Either overcome the rejection if it's worth overcoming, or count it as a blessing because it might not be what you thought it was anyway. But either way, keep on moving. Don't be getting depressed. Don't sit there and complain. Find a way to do something better. Do something about it. Keep on moving. Keep on progressing. Hit that like button. Lots of people watching. In some cases, sometimes people don't hit the like button. I understand. You can hit the dislike button if you don't like it, like the content. That's okay. Please leave comments. Please share this information. I guarantee you know someone who struggles with rejection. You're welcome to subscribe if the content is for you. It is serious in nature, and it is designed to help young men or men who may feel like they're lacking something to fill in some gaps and progress in certain areas. If that's your alley, if that's up your alley, if that's what you would like to hear, hey, welcome aboard. And as always, never lose the will to win, never lose the will to survive.